time for some more NRL action. NRL Sunday, 2 games to finish off round 23. The Dolphins up against the Warriors. A really interesting game here to see if the Phins can make the 8 in the second season. And then we finished the round off with the Knights against the Tigers. Now, my best 2 picks in these games, I'm going to go the Dolphins to cover the 7.5 line, and then the Tigers to not go over their team total of 19.5. So under team total for Tigers in game 2. Now, I'm going to tell you why I've taken these 2 picks in both the games. Before I do, just don't forget to subscribe to the channel, follow, you get all your AFL and NRL content here on our YouTube channel. Now, the Dolphins are an elite attacking team. They have just dropped out of the top 5 scoring teams, but were 4th for a number of weeks this season. Really good at scoring points. Put 30 on the Roosters last week, who are one of the best defensive teams in the league. Now, the Warriors have had trouble against good attacking teams this season. They're conceding an average of 26 points per game against the top 5 attacking teams, which, again, the Dolphins have been that all season long, now out to 6th. The Dolphins have scored between 21 and 30 points in 50% of their games this year. So we know they like to score. The Warriors defense has been quite shoddy. They're not the same defensive team as we had last season. And with their season all but gone, you can expect the Dolphins to put a bit of points on them in this one. Now, in the second game of the day, the Knights against the Tigers, it's not a game that fills you with a lot of emotion and excitement to look forward to, but it's going to be a grind, okay? So the Knights are a good defensive team, and the Tigers have trouble scoring. I'm going to take the total under 19.5 for the Tigers in this one. I don't think they're going to score more than 4 tries and probably won't convert all of them either. The Tigers are on a 6-game losing streak, averaging only 19 points per game across those 6 games. Now, when you look at the head-to-head with Newcastle as well, they're on a 5-game losing streak against the Knights, averaging only 11.6 points per game in those 5 games that they've lost. The Knights are the 8th best scoring defense in the NRL, and they're not a dynamic defensive team. They have let a few teams put points on them, but they like to bog down the middle, and they're really good at stopping the run meters, which we all know are one of those stats that kind of lead to points scored. The Knights kept the Panthers to a pretty low total, kept them very close in the game last week and managed to score a couple of tries themselves. The biggest reservation I've had on the Knights this season is they haven't been able to score tries. And I don't think that's going to come into play a lot against the Tigers, because the Tigers won't be able to score too many points themselves. So take the Tigers under 19.5 in this game against the Knights. And recap, in game 1, we're taking the Dolphins to cover the 7.5 line. Have a great weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow. Check out the other videos here on our YouTube channel for NRL and AFL.